Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Creed, the Next Round, #1. This is a book from Boom Studios, which follows the continuation of the Creed story from the Creed movies. So in this book, 10 years after the events of the blockbuster Creed 3, Amara Creed is on her own path, stepping outside her father Adonis Creed's shadow and training like there's no tomorrow. But when her division opponents no longer present a challenge, Amara's drive will have her following her father's footsteps and going underground. She'll also need the perfect trainer, but perfection comes with tangled strings attached. In this book, superstar writers LaToya Morgan from Dark Blood and AMC's The Walking Dead, and Jai Jamison from Superman and Lois, with artist Wilton Santos from Breakout, alongside Creed 3 director and star Michael B. Jordan, bring Creed to the comics in a story no fan of the franchise can afford to miss. Yeah, I was very excited when this book was announced. I'm a big fan of both the Rocky and Creed franchises, and I wonder, and maybe I haven't done enough research to be sure about this, but it was weird that we don't have Rocky comics. I feel like boxing really lends itself to storytelling like this, like some miniseries or something like that. I'd have to check if there are Rocky comics and you know about them. Let us know down in the comments. But yeah, this is great. I was very excited. Michael B. Jordan's a big fan of a lot of media like this, like comics and anime and stuff like that. So it would just make sense to continue the story in the comic books, right? A lot of movies do this kind of stuff, and I think it's just a really fun tie-in. Really great to see them change the focus to Amara's character as opposed to Donnie. So let's take a look at some preview art here as we talk more about this. I like that. Obviously, we only know what Adonis looks like, right? He has to, and also Amara's mom, because we know them from the movies. But I like that the art team doesn't really um, focus on making everything look like hyper realistic or very referential. You get enough information in the story, in the in the visuals, to know that this is Michael B. Jordan. I think it's very subtle. Like I said, it's not photorealistic or anything, but it's really cool. I also love the how dynamic the moves are when we do see a fight. Like all those little, like, you don't need to see the punch, but it's rather the action after what happens. Like we get this this big hook and stuff like that. Even the angles of the panels and the pages, like, coming in from a lower angle, even though her opponent's taller, as we saw in the first page. In this third page, Amara is shining brighter and bigger because she won, right? So it's all those little subtle details that just you got to put over those characters to make sure that we are rooting for them. Also, the book uses a combination, because Amara is a deaf character as well as her mom. She did end up losing her hearing. If you are familiar with the films, it uses a combination of what it's called BASL, which is Black American Sign Language, and also lip reading. So everything you see in the panels, the characters are either signing or they're reading each other's lips. But I really enjoyed this first issue. I think it has a fun setup. It definitely feels like, because I know that Michael B. Jordan is a big fan of shonen anime, and if you watch, Creed 3, like that really just feels like a big shonen battle. I feel like this is kind of going that using some of those tried and true, tropes from shonen battle manga. So really interesting to see that. Also, there's a lot of great covers for this book. So let us know which one you picked up. But if you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of boxing, or if you just want a different comic, I think Boom really hit this one out of the park, and the whole creative team hit this one out of the park. So very excited to talk about it and follow it along. So stay tuned on the lives. We'll probably be talking more about this as we go on, or I might do a video revisiting the story arc or when the series is over. So if you read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.